If limiting beliefs are holding you back from reaching your full potential, then I really, really want you to watch this video. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You deserve that love. You deserve that job, and your beliefs shouldn't hold you back. So in this episode, I'm going to show you how to overcome limiting beliefs one belief at a time. So let's get started. So if you're like me, sometime in your life, you probably thought that you're not good enough for something. We all have goals, we all have dreams that we want to achieve, but the very thing stopping us from achieving those goals is our limiting beliefs. So limiting beliefs are just negative thoughts that we have about ourselves and the world that we live in. Obviously, every single person has their own set of limiting beliefs based on their upbringing. Yours could be that you believe that you're not good enough for a job, or you are not worthy of love. These are limiting beliefs. It's best to identify what these limiting beliefs that you hold are, write them down. Once you've written them down, you can face them. You can say, oh, wow. Like, I feel like there's power in seeing them right in front of you. You know, you might think that you only have one limiting beliefs, and when you start writing, you get in the flow of it, you see like 10, and you realize that's a lot that is holding you back from becoming who you are meant to be. Look into that limiting belief. Where did it come from? Who said it to me? Is it true? And you realize that they are based on fear and insecurities, and they have no truth to it at all. But once you realize that, it's almost like a laughable moment, because you're like, wow, I can't believe this is what's controlling me. So that's why it's so important to challenge your beliefs. Don't let them just sit in your mind and grow. And next thing you know, you are paralyzed. You have not been able to move forward in your life because you're holding on and letting these thoughts control you. Before I continue to the next step, can I please ask, if you're watching on YouTube, that you subscribe to my channel, comment what you think so far, leave them down below for other people to find, so that we are able to help each other through the comment section. Be careful about keeping people that will confirm those limiting beliefs, because you don't need to be around that. Say you are working overtime in your head to try and remove limiting beliefs, and then you're spending time with someone who's going to put it back into you. What's the point? You're just going to keep going around in circles. The point is to move forward, is it not? The third thing that you should do is to replace them. For me, as a Christian, I usually replace it with biblical scriptures to back it up. Fear, I challenged it. I realized that I'm actually quite a brave person. God has not given me a spirit of fear. That kind of cancels out fear for me. And I keep on repeating that. That really helps my mindset. For you, you can also find your own unique affirmations to replace that with, as long as it's positive, of course, because a limiting belief is a negative affirmation, because you keep repeating negative things in your head. You keep affirming it. And so you need something positive to keep affirming in your mind. It's about developing a skill of monitoring your thoughts. Just notice the patterns, notice the triggers of negative thoughts. Would you allow someone to come up to you and say, you'll never be loved, you'll never be successful, you are not smart enough? Would you allow someone to come up to you face to face and say those things? You probably would not. Why would I allow myself in my head to say those things to me if I'm never going to allow someone else to do it? That's how I check myself. See it as a game. In my head, it's always a game. I gather my evidence. I still do it anyway, whether I do it scared, whether I do it terrified, whether I do it, not sure, I still do it. For example, when I was told that I'm fearful, I went to live in South Korea, in a country that I don't know anyone in. I went to cat cafes, I got over my phobia. Every limiting belief I had, especially linked with fear, I still do it anyway. I never thought I'd be a person that can do public speaking, for example. But with my job, I got into a profession of teaching that requires you to speak in front of people for meetings, to parents, and then I became really good at it. I can't believe that used to be a limiting belief. And imagine if I sat that down with that limiting belief that I will not be able to speak in front of people. I wouldn't have had my YouTube channel. I definitely would not be a teacher. I would not be able to be the person I am today had I not challenged those beliefs back then. So if you think you can't lose weight, still try to lose weight. And keep trying until you have, if that's your goal. If you feel like you'll never get that job, do all the applications Attend the interviews. Even if you get rejected, keep going again until you get that job. Fight those limiting beliefs until they are too scared to come back. It's like, imagine if it was a person. That person would be so silly to keep coming back to a losing game. It's the same thing with those thoughts. Eventually, they will feel uncomfortable in your presence. All in all, obviously, it's a process. If I can do it, you definitely can, because we all deserve to be in our full potential. So my actionable tip for you is to follow those 3 or 4 steps to be able to help you get rid of those limiting beliefs. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to episode 3 of the Spark and Fuel podcast. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you've taken some value from it. Even if it's just one thing, I hope that it's able to change your life. And if you have any other suggestions of the types of episodes that you want to see, I'm more than happy to take a look at your suggestions and film some more. So until next time, keep growing, keep burning bright, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!